Hello, Sagittarius. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Morgan Greer Tarot. For supportive Oracle cards, Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. Bum, bada, bum, bum, bum. Sagittarius. Okay, what's going on here? This is gonna drag. Okay. You got a lot of action going on. A lot of things happening here. What is with this energy going on here? Ooh, you got a lot going on. I'm not surprised that you have a lot going on. There's a lot of energy. Like quick movement, a lot of it. Okay. Are we on like a runaway stagecoach here or something? A runaway stagecoach? I'm tripping on my face now. What's up with that? All right, I think we have to get a hold of the energy because it feels like everything is cuckooville. Like it's just go, 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 go. I feel like I'm at like a football game, like when I was a teenager, and the people are chanting go, 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 and people are just going. It's crazy. It reminds me of like a frat thing when they're chugging the drinks too. That's a little bit there. That energy's there too, whatever that means. Like it's just madness. Like things are just going so fast, it's madness. Now you have this weird energy here. Is this like a choice or is this happening? You got the woman holding a heart. Don't get caught up in the gender, but this is being emotionally caught up to something that you really want. The broken heart, which is not, a broken heart's a broken heart. And then you got the indecision. There's a lot going on. There's so much going on. A choice needs to be made, but there's so much stress on this choice. If I don't make the right choice, no, somebody's going to be upset. One way or another, somebody's going to be upset. But the question is, are you willing to make the choice that makes you happy? Because someone's going to be upset. And I almost feel like, is it going to be you or somebody else? So somebody's going to feel it. The thing is, if you're the one that feels it, if you're the one that ends up upset, you're going to hold it for, I hate to say this, but the word years came in. If you choose what's best for you, somebody else is going to be upset, but they'll get over it. That's how it's coming through. This is where things are going so fast, and it's not like you're careless. Like, it's not like you feel, oh, well, people's problems, that's their problems. That's not how this feels to me. This feels kind of like I'm not looking to hurt people. That doesn't make me happy. That doesn't make me feel good to hurt somebody else. I don't want to do that. But at the same time, I don't want to leave myself in a situation that's making me unhappy. And you're going to be unhappy for a while is what I'm getting. I just noticed how I put these together. To me, it looks like a butterfly at first, or almost like your saving angel. A butterfly or a saving angel. Okay, the saving angel. Where are we going with that? That's an analogy, and that's coming forward very strong. Like that is an analogy. So it's almost like sometimes it has to get pretty rough for it to get better. Sometimes you got to go through that rough moment to get that blessing, and you got like the house has to get knocked away, blown away, so you can get a whole new situation. Sometimes the blessings come in a very rough package. Oh, that feels heavy. You have to make that decision, and it's hard because it's like I don't enjoy hurting people. At the same time, I don't want to drag myself down the stairs for years, but I don't want to hurt people. It's like it's really kind of like you don't take that lightly. Community is here in the environment too. You're worried about the after effects for other people. If you make this choice, it may not just hurt one person, it may hurt a few. And then you've got to think like, do I really want to do this? Again, though, I feel like it may be a moment of hurt for these people, but they'll all move forward and they'll all heal. Things have to change. This is not an easy decision for you to make. But the longer you kind of stagnate on it, until you make the decision to go left or right, nothing actually, like, because if you decide that you're going to like cheat yourself out of your next opportunity, because that's how it feels, once you decide that, you will stick with this for a few years is what I'm getting. But I don't feel like you're there yet. The Two of Wands is saying you need to make that decision. Things keep going fast, things keep going quickly. What I'm also getting is that what you may not realize is the other side, whatever you're dealing with, is also not complete. It is not happy. It is not sound. It is not fulfilled. The contract with the Five of Cups is telling me somebody or something is being loyal to you because they feel like they have to be, not because they want to be. Maybe that'll help you know. Maybe that'll help you make this decision. Whatever you're deciding to do or not do, the other side, whatever you're dealing with, will stick with you, will stand by you, not because they want to, because they feel they have to. Things are going quickly. Things are going very quickly, very fast. As things keep moving forward, after you make your decision, things are not going to relent. Things are just going to keep going really quick, really quick, really quick. The other side is not changing. Whatever you're dealing with, it just seems like it's the same energy. This feels like the King of Pentacles to me. It's the man holding the coin. But I feel like it's staying the same way. Time invested is time spent. Not walking away from time garnered. Time garnered. What is that supposed to mean? So in other words, put so much into this, not walking away from it because I put so much into this. Okay, I get it. This energy is... it's loyal, but I hate to say this, but I really feel like it's doing the right thing for the wrong reason. It's kind of one of those feelings. Kind of like, I'm staying with this, I'm sticking with this because I put so much time into it. I don't even like seafood, but I've put so much time making this dessert and this dinner that, I'll eat it anyway. I don't really want it. I don't even like it, really. But I put so much effort into it, and everybody else likes it, so I guess I'll stick with it. It's one of those things. It doesn't feel right to me. You're gonna, where is this going? Communication. If you're honest about not wanting to be a part of this situation anymore, you're going to find out where the other person stands too, or if you're honest about, I don't really want to be a part of this anymore, whatever this is, the other side will, whatever the other side is for you, will reciprocate the truth. So that's something. How that comes forward, if it's a pleasant way that they're giving this information back, that's a whole other story. The truth will come back. It being a nice moment, I don't know about that. Just to be fair, just so you know. So if you're looking for answers, you can ask the question, put out that information. I just feel like it's going to come back in a brutal way. That's all. For a lot of you, it's going to come back quite brutally. I mean, you could handle it, I get that, but just heads up. That's all. You got the Six of Wands with the Four of Wands. You're getting so pressured to a decision. You have to commit one way or the other. Because to keep going with whatever you're doing, you either have to commit to it fully, that's where the success comes from that, or you have to let go of it completely, which gives you opportunity to go a different direction. That communication with this other side, I'm just saying, it may be brutal, but I'm thinking that will really help you. I feel like once you realize the other side is just being loyal because they feel like they have to be, I just feel like that changes things a lot for you, and it changes your perspective a lot. Kind of like, well, if you don't really want me here, guess what? I don't want to be here either. Because that doesn't seem to do it for you. Just kind of like, you don't feel like you have to be there. You're thinking you should be there. But the other side's just doing it because they signed up that way. They said, well, I said I would, so I'm gonna. One of those things. I don't know. You got the Strength here with the Ten of Cups. Once you realize the truth about where the other side is standing, I feel like that's where the Ten of Cups is. I know that may sound strange, but kind of like, well, whatever I'm dealing with, they don't really like, they're not really honoring me. They just kind of like what they get from me. It's kind of how it feels. Kind of like they like the role I play and that I do the role well. But me, personally, if I was to switch out with somebody else, they'd be fine with that. Like, they don't really want to do this. They're just doing it because they said they would. This doesn't work for me. That's the Ten of Cups, kind of like, maybe not as many people are going to be hurt by this decision as you thought. Still, some people are going to have broken hearts about it. It's going to cause some problems for some people. But maybe the certain people that you were most worried about are going to do better than you think. I'm getting, this is where you walk away. When you realize what the other side is kind of like, they're staying with you, they're staying loyal. The situation is very loyal to you, but only because they said they would be. It's kind of like bound by a contract. The contract says I can't walk away. The contract says I'm supposed to stay. I'm abiding by the contract. I don't want to be here. I am abiding by the contract. And you're kind of like, well, contracts can be rewritten or ended or whatever. And you're kind of like, you know what? That changes the whole story for me. I'm going to move on from this. This doesn't work for me anymore. Your energy is still constantly going. A lot going on here. It's very speedy. The Chariot comes in. Once the decision is made, and I feel like you have made the decision internally, I am done or I am sticking with this. Some of you will stick with it for whatever reason. You think that's the right thing to do, and then that's the right thing to do for you. That's what I'm saying. You feel like that's right for you, then that's right for you. You feel like you need to go, then that's right for you. Whatever's right for you. Whichever way you choose, it will take off, and once you've made your mind up, this is where I'm going, boom, it will go forward. I feel like for a lot of you, you're going to move on, though. I feel like for a lot of you. When that happens, the other side just seems to go along with whatever you're going to do, and just kind of the next thing pops in the way it's supposed to. Page of Rods is like just somebody following your lead. Somebody following your lead, and just like good, whether it's good or bad, they just seem to go along with it. That's the yin-yang with it. I really feel like most of you are going to move on from this. I'm having a hard time connecting to those who are going to stay. It just doesn't seem like that energy is very strong. You're going to go right into the next situation, whatever that is. Things are going to start moving very quickly. Things do not hang around very long for you. They just keep going into the next, to the next, to the next. You're used to moving forward. You're used to doing whatever needs to happen next. Now, if this is a relationship thing for some of you, I wouldn't say this is going into another relationship. I would say that like whatever changes you need to make that happen. For example, if you're breaking up with somebody and you got to find a new place to live, you got to do this, you got to do that, you got to separate this, you got to separate that. You just seem to go on rote routine, like almost like going down a checklist. This is now, okay, I got this, let me take care, okay, did that, let's do this, okay, I'm going to go do that. You just boom, 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 go right through it, and it's just done before you know it. You put a lot of effort into it, and the balance comes out of it. I feel like it works out the way you expect it to. The balance, kind of like it's not going to be perfect, but it's going to work out a certain way. Balance tells me you're pretty honest with yourself about how that's going to work out. Death card is telling me the situation ends. I feel like for the majority of you it ends. And new things are open for you. More possibilities, new possibilities are open to you. Not more, but new. New possibilities. Because I was going to say, when I tried to say more, it doesn't feel right. Because I feel like when you're walking away from this, that's a portion of things just going away. New possibilities to take the place of that. So, because if I say more, I feel like I'm adding on top, and they're like, nope, that's not what's happening here. Certain things are leaving, new things are coming in. More abundance comes in. As soon as you make the decision, that can happen. Now, if I'm really going to try hard and really see those who stay, I feel like you're going to center on something other than the people. So you're going to have a lot more possibilities coming in, but I also feel like it's only a matter of time before you make this decision to move on anyway, because you don't, when I'm feeling this, whatever the decision is, at best you're just delaying the inevitable. And that's where the abundance comes in, though. If you do stay, you're going to center less on the people and more on what needs to get done, and just kind of distract yourself from it. Good things will be there. I'm still getting, though, it's just a matter of time. It may last a couple more years, whatever the situation is, but you will change at some point. All right. For those of you this hits with, of course. Thank you for watching. I hope that helps. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.